Alright, so I've already obviously opened this. We're going to basically just take these both apart. So right now I'm using any old tile cube. This one is a blind tile cube in white. It's not Sudoku version, you can tell by the number. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this completely apart, take the screws and springs, set them aside, do the same with this one, and then swap all the quarters, screws and springs. So let's time lapse it.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
And here it is, the ever awesome Cube4you core. Wait, where's the Cube4you? There it is. Cube4you. Why is it backwards? I don't know. Anyway, next cube. Alright, and here is the Zhanchi core, which looks pretty similar to a Cube4you core. Nice and thick, pretty sturdy. So here we go. So now you know what to do. Let's put the... Basically just assemble it like you would a DIY. I'll show you one side, and then you repeat, of course. So now you're going to put this all together. Do all 6 sides. So let's cut to that. Alright, we've all done this. Looks good. And for some reason, it makes the core super quick, so yeah, this one will even be quicker. But yeah, so let's just put it together. Let me finish this. Just crank these babies down. Check for solvability. So that one's good to go. Going along. Let's put the new one together. Alright, so now you're on this step. You're gonna need some Lubixs. I know. You're like, what? I got this far and I don't even have Lubixs. Sorry. Don't forget to read the description. So you're going to put your applicator tip on. Thank you, Lubixs. Okay, now you're going to basically, I'm gonna lube right here. Not a lot, I just barely, like, watch. If you see how much I put in there, it's nothing. See that little tiny little drop? That's all I'm gonna put down here. You might need to put more, I'm not sure, but I don't. A little bit of Lubixs goes a really long way. So a little bead coming out. Usually, like, the bead keeps coming out, so then just add that to one little center there, and then you're going to make sure it spreads. Hold on, I need to make sure this spreads, so perfect. And then you're going to screw that on. You saw what I did there, right? So you're going to repeat that for all the different sides. So I'm going to do the next one just to show you how much I put on. So basically, I pushed this a tiny bit, a little bit of Lubixs will start coming out. Okay, so put a little bead there. Oh wait, that was a bubble, so let's do this again. And there we go. So we got just, ooh, that might be a little bit too much. Just a little bead there. And then the tiniest little bead here too. Just enough. That should be good. You can see that. So now you put the screws through here. Make sure your hands are free of hair. And then you go ahead and screw it on. So you're going to repeat that process with all the centers. And then we'll move along. Make sure you do the tensioning pretty even. You'll be happy you did at first. And the way I'm checking that is I'm pulling them, and you can see how this gap is slightly larger than that one, so we just have to pull this another half turn and hopefully focus eventually. Yeah, see, and now that looks pretty even. So let's do that with the rest of them. Alright, so now we got this all done. We could already center cap this now that your tensions are pretty good. If you want to adjust later, you could do that. So let me do this really quick. So now we're just going to put it together. Any random sort, we'll solve it afterwards. So now when I get this far, I basically just lube a little bit on the inside here. You can see where they touch right there. So I'll make sure to get that spot, putting it on an actual edge piece. So let me do that really quick. So I'll get right in here on the inside. That should be enough. It spreads really far. And then corners, this gets a lot of friction here, so we'll put that there. And then we'll get this little bar here, all these different little tiny spots. Just get the corner pretty good. It's a very light layer, it'll spread. Cool. So that should be good. And then when you put it away, make sure to suck all the old silicone in, and then pull it off, put your cap back on. And for those of you who are wondering, this big old tube of lube will be at the Washington competition for those who are going, so I'll lube your guys' cubes if you want me to. So I'll see you guys there. Then we can put this away. Oh, it feels so good already. What she said. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is like better than the this is definitely better than the actual normal one instead of the colored version. Parody. So that's how you'd find out if you put your pieces in right or wrong. Just solve it normally. But yeah, this thing is amazing now. Probably gonna be some lube on your fingers and get on the outside, so you want to wash your hands and maybe get some like something to wipe the outsides until it dries off. But your cube should feel insanely good. And this goes the same for the black Zhanchi. I did it with the black Zhanchi and it came out awesome. That's it. That's the mod, guys. That's how you make your Zhanchi godly on both black and colored cubes. Really good stuff. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little light mod. I got the idea, I think, from Yu Nakajima, I believe, from when they first came out, and he did it. I'm sure the videos are around online, but I haven't made my video, so that's my version. Hope you guys like it. I'm gonna go solve this 5 million times because it feels like beyond amazing, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.